Hello, Jim Hodges here, the voice behind the unabridged recording of George Alfred Henty's In Freedom's Cause, the story of William Wallace and Robert the Bruce. This is Henty's edition of the Braveheart story, rated G, that takes place from 1296 to 1314 in Scotland and England. It's the story of the English King Edward I crushing Scotland and proclaiming himself king. It's also one of the three titles I'm regularly told by young ladies that they love. Liberty or death. This was the choice of the people in Scotland in the 14th century. If they rose up against their English ruler, most would say it was no choice at all. Many of the Scottish nobles were English supporters. They'd been given lots of possessions in England and they feared losing their lands. Few could be expected to rise up against the numerically overwhelming English army, and who can blame them? The hero of the story, Archibald Forbes, joins the struggle for Scottish freedom led by the valiant Sir William Wallace and Robert the Bruce. This is a real knights in shining armor kind of story with castles and moats and maidens in distress, siege operations and tremendous battles. You learn about the capture of Lanark, the Battle of Stirling Bridge, the Battle of Methven, the Siege of Aberfilly, and finally, the Battle of Bannockburn, which was a significant Scottish victory in the wars of Scottish independence. The extraordinary valor and personal prowess of William Wallace and Robert the Bruce rival the deeds of the mythical heroes of chivalry. Henty weaves a wonderful story around the actual events of 1314 at Bannockburn. I've got an unabridged recording of this book. It's 11 hours and 23 minutes. There's a study guide and a vocabulary list for this title too, right on this page.